In the increasingly digital landscape of modern workplaces, the threat to sensitive information doesn't always originate from external hackers or elaborate cyber attacks. Sometimes the most insidious breaches come from within, in the form of shoulder browsing colleagues. This invasive practice, where individuals peer over shoulders to glean confidential data from screens or documents, undermines trust, compromises security, and creates a toxic work environment. Dealing with such individuals requires a delicate balance of assertiveness, diplomacy, and proactive security measures. Shoulder browsing can manifest in various forms, from casual glances at financial spreadsheets to deliberate attempts to capture passwords or sensitive client information. The motivation behind such behavior can range from innocent curiosity to malicious intent, including corporate espionage or personal gain. Regardless of the reason, the impact on the targeted individual as well as the organization can be significant. It erodes trust, fosters anxiety, and creates an atmosphere of paranoia, hindering productivity and collaboration. One of the primary challenges in addressing shoulder browsing is the difficulty in proving its occurrence. Unlike overt forms of harassment, shoulder browsing leaves no tangible evidence in most cases. It relies on subtle observation and covert actions, making it challenging to confront the perpetrator directly. However, ignoring the issue is not a viable solution, as it can escalate and embolden the offender. The first step in dealing with shoulder browsing colleagues is to establish clear boundaries. Communicate your discomfort directly, as well as assertively, but without resorting to accusations. A simple statement like, I'd appreciate if you could respect my privacy while I'm working on sensitive documents, can be effective in conveying your message. If the behavior persists, escalate the issue to your supervisor or the human resources department, providing specific examples and documenting any instances of observed behavior. Beyond direct confrontation, proactive security measures are essential in mitigating the risk of shoulder browsing. Implementing screen privacy filters, which restrict the viewing angle of your monitor, can significantly reduce the visibility of sensitive information. Regularly locking your computer screen when leaving your desk, even for short periods, prevents unauthorized access. Shredding confidential documents instead of simply discarding them further safeguards sensitive data. Cultivating a culture of respect and privacy is also crucial in preventing shoulder browsing. Organizations should implement clear policies regarding data security as well as employee conduct, emphasizing the importance of respecting your colleagues' privacy. Regular training sessions on data security best practices can educate employees on the risks of shoulder browsing and promote a culture of responsible information handling. In cases where shoulder browsing is suspected to be motivated by malicious intent, such as corporate espionage, a more formal approach may be necessary and important. This may involve engaging legal counsel and conducting a thorough investigation to identify the perpetrator and gather evidence. Implementing surveillance systems and monitoring network activity can also help detect as well as deter such behavior. Ultimately, dealing with shoulder browsing colleagues requires a multifaceted approach that combines direct communication, proactive security measures, and a commitment to fostering a culture of respect as well as privacy. This is extremely significant for any organization. By addressing this issue head on, organizations can protect their sensitive information, maintain employee trust, and create a safe and productive work environment. Thank you very much for your time.